Namo Buddhaya, meritorious children. Once again, we have meet again to learn the Buddha's teachings, to share the Buddha's teachings, to apply the Buddha's teachings into our day-to-day lives. If we do not apply the Buddha's teachings, we will apply our own ideas. So what happens when we apply our own ideas for the problems that we face in our life, and also as for the solutions that we need in life? So when we try to apply our own ideas and own solutions, when others show anger to us, we will show anger towards them. When others show you beautiful things, we will get attached to those things and we will cry for those things. When others makes you sad, you will also feel sad. That is because we try to live according to the understanding that we have, with a mind that is covered with ignorance and fettered with craving. Ignorance means not knowing the truth. Craving means we have a nature of getting attached to see what we see, hear, smell, taste, feel, and for what we think. Why we cry? Because we want to have everything that we see, especially beautiful things. We cry for things, we work hard for things, but end of the day, after some time, when those beautiful things break, there is no way for us to live without getting sad and feeling bad. Do you like such a life? No. Do you think I would like such a life? I would never like a life like that. Do you think anyone else in this world would like a life with full of fear, sorrow, and sadness? No. So, children, that's why we are conducting these programs, to share the Buddha's teachings, to live according to the Buddha's realization, and to live according to the Buddha's advices, and live lives of great arahants, follow the great lives of arahants, follow the great lives of the lay disciples who lived in the past, and make our lives successful. To make our life successful. So let's go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha and observe 5 precepts before we start the program. So now today is a day where you might be observing 8 precepts. The ones who are living away from Sri Lanka, you would be celebrating and you would be commemorating the Buddha's birth, the enlightenment, and the Mahaparinibbana, that is the passing away. So you might be observing 8 precepts. So if you are observing 8 precepts, don't observe 5 precepts. Just remain quiet and remember your 8 precepts. Recall the 8 precepts that you are observing and take part in the Dhamma sermon and the other sessions that we do throughout the program. So I invite everyone to take part in this Dhamma program and learn the Buddha's teaching. So now let's observe the 5 precepts. Before that, let's go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe the 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say after me. My homage to the Supreme Buddha. Buddha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Dhamma. Dhamma is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Sangha. Sangha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Meritorious children, this week is the Vesak week. This month is the Vesak month. This is a wonderful month. In this month, fruits can be seen in trees. Flowers are bloomed. In India, when Buddha was born, the nature changed. The day the Buddha became a Samma Sambuddha, the nature changed. On the day the Buddha passed away, attained Mahaparinibbana, the nature changed. When Buddha walked, dear children, when Buddha goes on alms round early morning, the uneven places becomes even. Then, if the sun is bright, the clouds will cover it. Then there'll be a nice breeze. Birds will sing songs. And then that morning will become a real, amazing morning for the people. People wake up for the bird's noise. And they come out from the houses and wait for the Buddha to offer alms food. And then behind the Buddha, when monks come, it's a beautiful sight for them. Some people who did not complete meritorious deeds, some people who did not did meritorious deeds in a complete way, later they regret a lot. Some wise people who completed meritorious deeds the ones who did meritorious deeds in a complete way, in an organized way, they rejoice after thinking, after doing those wholesome deeds. Now, what happened, children? Some people, they saw monks from far, but what happened? They did not rejoice. Some people, they saw monks, they stood from their seat. They did not remain seated. They saw monks from far away and they stood and they respected the monks. That's all they did. But even they were born among devas. But later they regret, thinking, in vain I couldn't worship the monks. I stood and respected the Sangha. I stood and respected the Sangha, but I didn't worship them. If I would have worshipped them, I would have gained more merit. So don't regret for not completing meritorious deeds. Then, children, the Blessed One, or when the monks, sometimes when they go an alms round, some people, they stood from their seat, they raised from their seat, and they worship the monks. But later they regret, thinking, I worshipped the Sangha, I venerated the Sangha, but in vain I couldn't offer anything to them. Just by worshipping and venerating them, they were born among devas. Then, children, some people, they saw monks, they respected the Sangha, they offered alms food, but they did not learn Dhamma. So they did not attain Nibbana. Now see how people can miss a rare chance. Remember, this learning Dhamma is not something that you get every day. This is a rare chance. You should understand this fact. And you should be unhappy if you not learn Dhamma. Not just you should feel unhappy when your parents don't get what you want. When you don't get what you want from your parents, don't get unhappy with your mother and father. You should be unhappy with your undeveloped mind. If you get angry with others, you should get unhappy with your undeveloped mind, not with the people who makes you angry. If you feel sad, if you feel uncomfortable, if you go through diseases, don't get angry with other people. If your brothers, siblings tear your books, then mess up your things, hide your things, or lose your belongings, don't get angry with them. Get unhappy with your undeveloped mind. Remember, there are two types of minds, developed minds and undeveloped minds. Buddha had a developed mind. That's why we say Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi and seek refuge from the Buddha. The Dhamma can make our minds developed. That's why we seek refuge from the Dhamma. That's why we say Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi means we go for refuge to the Dhamma. We seek a protection from the Dhamma that we can't find from anywhere else. Not even from your parents. Not even from any other subjects that you learn. Then you say Sanghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Don't you say children? You say Sanghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. That's because you are seeking a protection from the Sangha. Right now you are gaining a protection from the monks. These monks belong to the Sangha. I was ordained because I was ordained by another monk. We can't just wear robes to become monks. Another monk who has a higher ordination, a higher ordained monk, who has passed 10 years of ordinations, can only ordain another monk. So with a great sacrification, another monk is ordained. Did you know these things? Now you should know. So when the monks come to your house, even if you see a monk from the TV, worship from wherever you are. At least take your palms together and worship that monk. And before listening Dhamma, go to a lower place, bend down, bow down, sit on your knees and keep your arms together on the top of the forehead and go down and worship the monk. And then start listening Dhamma. Don't just come and sit on a chair and listen Dhamma. that Dhamma will not remain in your minds. It's like watching a movie. It's like watching a cartoon. This Dhamma is to purify your mind. When you're hearing this Dhamma, when you think according to what you hear, your mind gets purified. See the ability of the Dhamma. So, remember children, when you live this human life, when you spend this precious time, this rare life, we should live in a meaningful way. So, you should learn Dhamma and then practice this Dhamma. So some people, they offered alms food in the past, but they regret thinking, oh, I did not learn Dhamma. Now, do you all have to regret like this, like them? No. Then children, some people, they learned Dhamma, but they did not practice. They learned Dhamma, and they were born among Devas, because they develop a pleasant mind towards the Buddha, but they did not practice that. Now, in the beginning of this program, I gave you 5 precepts. Now, it's not just for half an hour, remember. That is throughout the lifetime. One day, one Deva, one deity came to the Buddha and asked, Blessed One, what is good to practice until old age? Then Buddha said, Silang yava jara sadhu. Precepts is good to practice until old age. Kingsu yava jara sadhu, Kingsu sadhu patittita, Kingsu nara nang ratanang, Kingsu chore hidu haranti. Then Buddha said, Silang yava jara sadhu, Saddha sadhu patittita, Panya nara nang ratanang, Punyanchore hidu haranti. What is good to practice until old age? What can we be established in? What is the precious gem among humans? What cannot be stolen by others? This was the question asked by the Devata. Then Buddha said, it is good to practice virtue until old age. It's good to be established in faith in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, confidence in Buddha Dhamma Sangha. That is good to be established, not in anger, not in hatred, not to get established in revenge, not to become arrogant. Then not to see faults in others. Then what is the precious gem among humans? Wisdom. Then what cannot be stolen by others? Merit. Throughout the Vesak month, throughout this Vesak week, try to gain merit as much as possible. At least try to meditate 2 hours every day. So you can meditate half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, then half an hour in the evening, half an hour in the night. 2 hours. Children, try to take a strong determination and try to meditate 2 hours every day for 1 week. As a veneration to the Buddha for this month, I will be so happy. Our Lokusamin Nasa will be so happy when you share the merit with me and when I share your merit with the whole world. Saying this child has meditated for this much. This child has meditated for this much for 1 week. When they rejoice in their merit, who can't meditate? The ones who can't meditate, they should rejoice in other people's good deed. Then later they will be also able to meditate. So if you like to help the people who can't meditate, now you can meditate and share that merit. Then others will be able to meditate. Honestly, it works, children. It works. It works. It works. If you can't meditate, rejoice in another person's meditation. Rejoice in another person's merit. You will be able to do that. Whatever you wish from a good deed, whatever you rejoice, a good deed that you rejoice and expect, you will get. Merits are so powerful. Read the Nidhikanda Sutta. You call it the treasure of merit. Punya Nidhanaya. Nidhikanda Sutta. Learn that very well. So, some beings after they were born among Devas, they thought, I learned Dhamma but I did not practice. So don't regret like those people who were born among Devas later. We should not regret. We should live a life in a way that, oh, I did this merit also. I observed 8 precepts. I observed 10 precepts. Then I meditated and I was able to become a stream entrant before I die. Don't you like to have such great assurance for your life? You all like it. I know you all are good children. That's why you all are interacting with me, sending emails, then showing gratefulness to Lokuswamin Wahanse, being grateful to the monks who preaches Dhamma to you. So we are so happy to have kids like y'all, who are so generous, who are so mindful, who have dedicated your time to read Dhamma books. So, children, this Vesak month is very important for us. Buddha was born. So, Buddha was born around 2644 years ago. And then the Buddha attained Samma Sambuddhahood before 2609 years ago. And Buddha attained the Mahaparinibbana. Buddha passed away around 2564 years ago. Still the Dhamma is available because monks protected that. So we should be very grateful to the monks. Even I should be very grateful to the monks. If there were no monks, how would I become a monk? Imagine there's no monks in this world. What will remain? Will the Dhamma remain? No. So today we learn a lot, children. We learn a nice stanza. Questions asked by a Devata, answers given by a Buddha. And then we learn to live a life not to regret in future. Try to fulfill meritorious deeds. If you go to a monastery, if you clean up the place, if you offer dana, clean up the place. So, children, especially on Saturday, throughout the day, Dhamma sermons will be happening by the monks of Kalamba, Dhamma Friends of Mahamevunava. So you can listen to those, you can take part in those poetry programs conducted online and learn the Buddha's life story and make your life successful. So today, make your life successful by thinking the Buddha's great qualities. So when Buddha was born, amazing things happened. After the Buddha was born, Buddha stepped on this earth, he started walking and he said, I will become chief to the world, I will become great to the world, and this will be my last birth. Then he lived in a palace for 29 years. He was grown up in a palace. Then he was married. He got married, and then the day a small baby boy was born, Prince Rahula, our Prince Siddhartha, left the palace. Why did he leave the palace? He saw 4 signs. What are the 4 signs? He saw an old person, a sick person, a dead body, and a monk. After seeing an old person, a sick person, and a dead body, he thought that even I would get old, even I would get caught with diseases and I will die. So why should I come? Why should I suffer like that? Why should I have a life in next life again to go through these difficult moments? Then he thought I should find a way not to die anymore in future births, not to get old anymore in future births, not to get diseases anymore in future births. Then he went in search how to overcome from these miserable states. Then after seeing a monk, he decided to become a monk. Why? After you become a monk, you will have the freedom to think of wholesome thoughts. A way to escape from Nibbana, to meditate. As lay people, you have a lot of work to do. But then a monk has the freedom to do all this work, all this dedication to realize the Four Noble Truths. Then our Bodhisattva decided to become a monk, and then he went to the forest. He went for looking teachers. He went to Alara Kala. He went to Uddakaramaputta, but he couldn't find a good teacher, a good Dhamma. The Dhamma those teachers taught was again leading to rebirth. Then he practiced various ascetic practices but couldn't work. And then he gave pain to the body. He let his body covered with dust. But then he stopped breathing, and he slept on planks where there were nails. So nothing worked. Then finally he understood. He remembered when he was small. One day when his father, King Suddhodana, was During a ploughing festival, the Prince Siddhartha was seated under a tree meditating. He remembered the breathing meditation, and later our Bodhisattva, he started practicing the breathing meditation, and our Bodhisattva was able to calm the mind and was able to see the past lives. Then he saw in one life a human being, in another life an animal, in another life among the ghosts, and then rarely born among devas and brahmas, most of the time born in bad destinations. Then our Bodhisattva, the Buddha, before becoming a Buddha, he was able to see the births of other lives, the nature of other beings, then the same nature. Other beings are going through a nature of being born and dead in different worlds, in different formations, in different appearances. Then Buddha thought, not only me who's suffering like this, everybody is suffering like this. Then Buddha, whatever the attachments the Bodhisattva had towards his life was abandoned. Now we get attached to our houses, we get attached to the things because we think those things are valuable, because we don't understand that because of these things we fight, we steal, and we get angry, and again we get back to this samsara. We don't understand that, and we take these unnecessary things as valuable and valuable things as not useful. But Buddha understood the danger of samsara, and he understood that practicing meditation and purifying the mind is valuable. And then Blessed One, our Bodhisattva, was able to purify the mind and eradicate all the taints and attain that knowledge. And then he became a Samma Sambuddha on a Vesak day. And for 45 years the Buddha preached Dhamma, and he was able to make 4 good groups. They were bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, upasakas and upasikas. And then after preaching Dhamma, the Blessed One passed away, attained Mahaparinibbana. The great light illuminated the whole world, the light of wisdom, the light that dispelled the darkness, passed away forever. So that passing away also happened on a Vesak day, children. Arahan Sariputta also passed away. Arahan Moggallana also passed away. Arahan Mahakassapa also passed away. Venerable Ananda also passed away. Arahant Ananda also passed away. All the amazing monks passed away. Arahant Mahinda also passed away. Now we have only few monks to help us. We have a very short lifespan to practice this Dhamma. Our lives are covered with dust and stains of ignorance. Our mind is covered with craving, like a river that's flowing always. Craving is flowing in our mind. For such a life, our Buddha's teachings are an immense support for us. So don't give up practicing Dhamma. Have a strong determination. Whether the monks preach Dhamma or not, it's your responsibility to find Dhamma and practice Dhamma, because all of us are going through an endless journey of samsara. So on this Vesak day, have a strong determination to practice this Dhamma until you attain Nibbana. Have a strong determination to practice this Dhamma. Have a strong determination and develop a strong determination thinking, I will not give up this Dhamma until I attain Nibbana, and practice this Dhamma wholeheartedly. So today I bless you. May you have a wonderful Vesak week, a wonderful Vesak month, and may you realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to the meditation session. So today we will be practicing loving kindness meditation. Children, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will experience 11 benefits. So first of all, I will teach you the 11 benefits. Then you will have a happy mind to practice the loving kindness meditation. Children, this loving kindness meditation should be practiced just like a vehicle. Like a vehicle is moving, we should always practice loving kindness. So the benefits are, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will sleep very well. you can wake up very well. You won't see evil dreams. You will become dear to humans, and also you will become dear to non-humans. Deities will protect you, and no fire, no poison, no weapon can affect someone. One can concentrate the mind quickly. One's facial complexion is serene. One dies without any confusion. If one does not attain a higher stage of enlightenment, one will be reborn in the Brahma world. So if you like to go to a Brahma world, what should you do, children? Practice loving kindness meditation. Now, haven't you seen evil dreams? Falling from high-rise buildings, from mountains in the night? Haven't you seen funerals, nightmares, funerals in the night? So if you don't like to see these evil dreams, what should you practice? Loving kindness. Genuinely spreading thoughts of loving kindness. Genuinely practicing wholesome thoughts and practicing wholesome qualities. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Now close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable posture and then close your eyes and think according to what I say. I am too closing my eyes and meditating. So I will utter the verses of loving kindness meditation genuinely, wholeheartedly. Wish for the happiness of others and wish for the happiness of yourself and others too. So listen to me and think according to what I say. Sit in a comfortable posture. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. Now let's wish for the happiness of the beings who are living at the place you are right now. It could be your house. May all beings in this place be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings this city. Now children, there are many beings in this city. There are animals, creatures, demons. There are many non-human beings and many human beings also. So try to spread loving kindness to all those beings. Think that there are enormous living beings in this city. Think of them and spread loving kindness. May all beings in this city be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering, may they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Children, next, we are going to spread loving kindness towards all beings living in this world. So think about the world. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May all beings in this world be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in all worlds. Now, children, we should think of all beings in all worlds. Without neglecting anyone, we can spread loving kindness. How fortunate we are. Let's spread loving kindness to all living beings in all worlds. May all beings in all worlds be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be well and happy. Be well and happy. Now slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Now you have come to the session where you learn and share the good deeds. And also today we are hoping to conduct and do the sharing the good deeds and also to answer the questions in one session. So let's share some good deeds first from the children. So I have a lot of emails, children. I have received a lot of emails, but the thing is to share good deeds we have only about 20 to half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour. So we may have to find a solution to find more time to share good deeds and a better way to share good deeds, because if this get piled up in every week, sometimes to share the good deeds it might take 2 or 3 months in future. So we will find a good way to share your good deeds immediately and to make you happy and let others to rejoice in your good deeds as soon as possible. So now one child has shared some merit and showed his gratefulness. After listening to the Mirror of Dhamma programs and Monks in the Morning programs. So Mirror of Dhamma program is a program that we conducted through the ShraddhaTV of Mahamana Buddhist Monastery, and then Monks in the Morning program is a radio program, an online radio program, Monks in the Morning. If you go to serincolombo.org website, you can find it. Monks in the Morning program is a radio program for about half an hour. The program is about half an hour every day. From Monday to Friday, you can listen to Monks in the Morning, early morning or in the evening. You can listen to the live program, as well as you can download the podcast. You can download the file and listen to it. So Monks in the Morning program will help you to observe 5 precepts, then go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and learn a Dhamma sermon of like 10 minutes, then do a Parita chanting for like 5-10 minutes, and then do a meditation for like 10 minutes. So basically, like all these programs will be organized for half an hour, and to start the day in a meaningful way. So you can listen to Monks in the Morning as well, like Kyle listened to Monks in the Morning. So we started to meditate daily after Buddha Vandana. So every day they are meditating. We only know how to do Buddhanusati meditation, breathing meditation, and loving kindness meditation. So they want me to explain and teach the Maranasati meditation. Maranasati means being aware of the death. I will teach you in detail in a future program, and I will do the Maranasati meditation in detail. But for the today's program, just understand like this. Maranasati means you should always think the food that you, now while you are breathing in and before you breathe out. So you breathe in and before you breathe out, you could die. Then you could die due to food poisoning. Then you can slip and fall and die. Then you can die due to any reason. Death can happen in the morning, death can happen in the afternoon, death can happen in the evening, death can happen in the night. So in the night you can think death can happen in the morning, death can happen at any time, at any moment. Then a snake could bite and die. So death is chasing after us like an executioner, like a man behind a sword, like a man with a sword following you. Death is following you. So this life is very short. So think that death can happen anytime. So that is more than enough. But You can contemplate this as a meditation in our upcoming program. We will do that meditation, we will record that sermon, and then we will help you to understand about the Maranasati meditation. So, if you want to get the full meditation, you can go to the Mahamevunava website, Mahamevunava English website, and go to the meditation section, and you can learn. There's an introduction about meditation on the death, mindfulness on death. There's a nice introduction, and there is the description as well. So until I teach you further with a nice story and with the recording, for now you can go to the Mahamevunava English website and then go to the section learn and to the section of meditation and find this meditation on death. If you have any difficulties finding it, please send us an email. We will send you the details. Then lots of merit to you, Swamin Nasa, for recommending me books, Noble Eightfold Path, and teaching us Dhamma. Because of these programs, so they have started meditating and read Dhamma books. We started to write important notes from these programs too. That's good. My mother helps us to do this. So see, these children have good parents. We started to read one chapter daily from the book called Buddhism and the remedy for suffering. One stanza from Dhammapada. So see, now these children, they read, they take 2-3 books and they spend their day from time to time learning and remembering what life is and being aware of what life is. Then the chances to do bad things is less. Now our problem is, some people, they learn Dhamma just once a month and they give up. Like we eat every day, 3 meals we should learn Dhamma. Like a man does business in the morning, afternoon and the evening. We should meditate in the morning, afternoon and in the evening. Buddha told that simile. Like a businessman we should do meditation. Do businessmen just do business in the night and just give up in the morning and afternoon? If you open your shop in the evening, what will happen to the business in the morning? We should start from the morning until evening. Then the next question, if you become a stream entrant, do you know that you have become a stream entrant? Yes. 3 things will get abandoned. Sakkaya Ditthi, Vicikicca, Silabbata Paramasa. Sakkaya Ditthi, Vicikicca, Silabbata Paramasa. So Sakkaya Ditthi means thinking that this is me, this life is mine, this is under my control. So that view, that wrong understanding will get abandoned. Then you won't do bad things. Now we expect, may no one scold us. So after someone scolded you, think, why he scolded me? Who is he to scold me? Then we get angry. Then we might hit. Then we think this body is under my control. Then we think we should maintain this body the way I want. Then if someone does something to your body, you get angry with them. Then you might fight against with him. So when this Sakkaya Ditthi is abandoned, you won't fight against with those people and accumulate a bad karma to be born in a bad destination. So once you become a stream entrant, the nature of doing a bad karma to be born in a bad destination will abandon. Then you will know. Then doubts in the Buddha's teachings will be abandoned. Then like wrong practices like worshipping the sun, then sinking in water. There were people in the past. They stopped talking. They thought when we don't talk, they will attain Nibbana. They don't talk. Then there were some monks, they acted like dogs, acted like cows, then sink in water, in cold water. So if we sink in water, if we bathe in water, if we think that we can abandon all the bad deeds, what do you think about the fish, crocodiles, snakes? All of them will go to divine worlds. So that is not the proper way. So practicing those wrong rights and those evil ways of practicing Dhamma, those improper ways of practicing Dhamma will be totally abandoned. So then you will know what should be practiced. So then you will recognize what virtue is. For the sake of virtue, you won't do unnecessary things. Then we have another Putta. My name is Sasan Hapu Tantri. Sometimes I might not be able to read your names properly, so you should find a good way. So you can send your name in Sinhala and English both. And my brother's name is Savi, Hapu Tantri. We are from Melbourne, Australia. We watch Mirror of Dhamma for Kids every Saturday morning. We are students from Mahamihunava Buddhist Meditation Center, Mount Evan. Maybe I think Mount Evan. Our meritorious monks from the Asapur have already left for Sri Lanka, meaning that we can only see them on TV. Just because the Swaminansas have left the Asapur, we have not stopped paying homage to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Good children. Good children. The parents also should be like that. The adults, the grandparents, everyone in foreign countries should be like that. Good children, a good example for the adults also. Every night we pay homage to the triple gems. We observe the 5 precepts and protect them every day. Me and my brother offer flowers from our garden and light a candle to the Buddha. Great. Now on the Vesak day, on the Vesak month, you can think, oh, tomorrow, oh, now Buddha has just become a Buddha. Our Bodhisattva has just become a Buddha, just few days. And offer a light lamp, and offer a light to the Buddha. You can think, the Buddha was just born. The Bodhisattva was just born, and just offer a light. And then you can think, Buddha has passed away. And offer a light to the Buddha. Think those moments and do something, children. Then they say, in difficult times our family have helped others by giving some eggplants from our garden to one of our friends, and we have donated money to help the international students that came from Sri Lanka to Melbourne to study as they don't have anyone to look after them. Very good. Every night we share the merits with our Lokaswaminwasa. Amazing. What else to tell? And all the monks who have teach us Dhamma from Mahamihunava Buddhist Monastery. Very good children, you all are grateful. It's very difficult to find people who are grateful. Dear Bante, I would like to thank you very much for taking the time to teach Dhamma. Okay, good. So they are appreciating. Okay. Even if you all are not appreciating or appreciating yet, the merit is appreciating me. So I'll be appreciated by my merit. So the merit that I accumulate will help me in life. So showing gratefulness is also good. So we all hope that you and the other Swaminansas are doing good in a time like this. And we share all our merit with you and other Swaminansas. Sadhu, sadhu. I rejoice in all your good merit. And I expect that merit to be shared among all the people in this world. And may all of us overcome from this coronavirus as soon as possible. So the merit shared by Sasan and Savi Haputantri, by merit shared by all the children, by the power of all the merit accumulated by all the children, may everyone in this world overcome from this coronavirus, overcome from this coronavirus as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I'm so happy to associate children like you, even virtually like this, even through a TV station, or even through the YouTube or Facebook, being away from a country, even through these emails. I'm so happy and glad to associate such children like you all. Our minds become so calm and serene when we hear such good deeds you have done. So you have some questions. Me and my brother have a couple of questions to ask from me. So don't put me in trouble asking difficult questions. Never mind, you ask any questions. Why? I can refer to the Buddha's teachings and answer you. Sometimes I might take some time, so don't get angry with me. What are the steps to get enlightened? Okay. This question was asked by monks even from the Buddha. You know what the Buddha said? Associate monks, associate noble friends, and learn Dhamma from them. Don't just expect just a paritha thread or pirit nool or just holy water. Those are normal things. Those are big things, but what you get from monks is Dhamma. So you should learn Dhamma from monks. Those are the 2 things you should get externally. And think wisely while watering plants, while jogging, while you are not sleeping, think the Dhamma that you learn. Recollect the Dhamma that you learn. Then you are protected. Then the next question. So you have to associate noble friends, learn Dhamma, then think according to the Dhamma that you learn, and then you can practice. Four things to practice. Even for a person who has become a non-returner, should practice this to become a Arahant. So what to think about us? If there are 1/8 of the Buddha's relics in Ruwanvali Mahasaya, then where are the other 7th? Where are the other 7 portions? Okay, the other 7 portions, children. Well, King Dharmashoka took relics and enshrined, made 84,000 stupas. So other relics were scattered. Then some relics are in Naga worlds. So for that I have to do a big research, and there's a nice stanza about the relics. So what I'll do, I will make sure in the next program I will chant those the stanza that explains what happened to the Buddha's relics, and I will do a sermon on relics. Now, if I have promised to do some sermons, and if I have missed anything for y'all, what you should do, children? Like good children, you all should remind me, Bhante, I asked these questions, but Bhante missed this, because I don't have an attendant, children. So we don't have secretaries. So we have to go through all these and find out. It's not just one program we do. So you should help me. Everyone, all these kids who's listening to this Dhamma through Mirror of Dhamma, everyone should become secretaries, should be attendants and help me from time to time. Bhante, you didn't explain this to me. So you all are all welcome to help us, help the monks. If any child would like to help me organizing the questions and helping me to categorize these good deeds, and help me to, okay, Bhante, next week you have to preach this, Bhante, next week, okay, we have to do this sermon. If any child would like to volunteer to help me to organize this program, you all are welcome. So I can even give chance to 3 children. So you can send me an email if you like to organize the questions and the sermons that I have to do. You can gain merit by helping to propagate Dhamma to the whole world. So let's see who has the merit to do that. So I will explain that. So Bohama Ping Puta asking us such a wonderful question. Then there are a lot of questions, children. So a lot of good deeds, no time. Nama Buddhaya, Pingmat Bhante, and all the Kalama Dhamma friends, staff and monks, especially Lokasami Nuhansa. So they are sharing merit. So I will share some good deeds. I chant Ratana Sutta with monks every day from the day it started. Great. I prepare candles to offer to the Supreme Buddha and Arahant Angulimala Mahathera, and also Arahant Bakkula Mahathera, Maharatan Vahansa. I prepare tea, food for my parents. A good child. I prepare tea and food for my parents. So when you come to Sri Lanka, offer tea and food for us also. For sure, I will eat and I will drink that tea. So I'll give you a chance to come to our monastery, and I will help you to cook in our monastery, and you can offer to the Sangha. So I don't know the child's name. The father's name is there. The father's name is Pradeep Fernando. So if you come to Sri Lanka, I'll give you a chance to cook. So the Kalamba Dhamma Friends kids, we train them to make pizzas, we train them to make buns, then we train them to make roti. So during the break time, we give the children to make snacks. So they take turns and make snacks. So sometimes when they come on Saturday early morning and they clean the monastery, and when they see potatoes, they make French fries. That's the easiest things they know to do. So you can make French fries, Puta. So this son who makes food for their mother and father, you can make French fries. So the other children, but be careful when you work with the gas stove. Take necessary precautions. If you are a small child, who's like below 14 or 13 do under the supervision of the parents. My family donated money for 2 trucks to bring vegetables to poor people in Sri Lanka. So Shraddha TV is doing a great meritorious deed. So listen to Shraddha TV while you are watching to Mirror of Dhamma program. Listen to the Sinhala programs too and learn Sinhala very well. So I will have less work then. Then my family donated money for COVID-19 communication kits. Sadhu, sadhu, I rejoice, and all the others also can rejoice in this good deed. I give food to the animals who comes to our backyard every day. I should also visit your backyard one day and feed some animals. What kind of animals actually come? Next time you should tell what kind of animals. Then I have started to read Anguttara Nikaya. Great. If you all have this book, start to read. You can learn many things from this book. So Anguttara Nikaya is one of the sections of the Sutta Pitaka. Majjhima Nikaya, this Digha Nikaya, then Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, Kuddaka Nikaya. So Anguttara Nikaya is translated by a monk called Bhante Bodhi. It's a good translation. There's a monk called Sujata. You can get those books from the internet. Bhante Bodhi, Bhikkhu Bodhi or Bhante Sujata. Those translations are fine. Good. Then, or else you can tell your parents to translate the Lokuswami Nasi Suttas for you all. Or else if you can go to the sereencolombo.org website, the Mahamevanavi English Dhamma Center of Kotte. If you go to that website, some suttas are translated by us. And there's another website coming very soon, you call Sutta Friends. There you will get the English translations done and edited by the monks of Mahamevanavi Buddhist Monastery. Very soon you will get the chance to listen and read the suttas from a website called Sutta Friends. It's still under construction. If you do good deeds very fast, you will be able to read suttas very fast. Then also my family gets together to listen to Devasindhu to be a Karu Sasara. So that is also conducted in Shraddha TV. Listen to that sermons. I think it's conducted by Venerable Saddha Sila Swamin Wahansa. You can listen to that program as well every day. This Dhamma sermon taught me and my family what to do and what not to do. I think all the Dhamma friends should listen to this sermon. I think that is true. Everyone should listen to that. I learned many things, Bhante. Thank you, many merits. By the power of these merit, may Bhante and all the Dhamma friends realize the noble truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So we hope to meet you again in next week to share the Buddha's teachings. So for today, I'm concluding the program, and if I miss any questions, help me to answer them on next week. So excuse me for next week. So may you be well and happy, have happiness, because this week we have been conducting so many programs, children. So many meditation programs, so many Dhamma sermons. So we have very limited time this month. So anyway, we were able to conduct the Mirror of Dhamma program too. So may you have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Meritorious children, now we have come to the session of Paritta chanting. Now get ready with the Paritta chanting books, the Mahamevanavi Pali English Paritta chanting book, and turn to page 17. Turn to page 17. We are going to chant Mahamangala Sutta, Discourse on Blessings. Children, once a divine being, even divine beings during the Buddha's time, were wondering about blessings. What we should really do to get blessings for our lives. People do various things to get blessings for their lives. So, a divine being thought to know about and to learn about the highest blessings. he decided to go and meet the Buddha. He decided to meet the Buddha and ask from the Buddha for the highest blessings. Now, who came to meet the Buddha to know about highest blessings? A divine being. So, as humans, we should also learn from the Buddha. So, let's chant the Mahamangala Sutta together with me. First of all, let's pay homage to the Buddha 3 times and chant in Pali and English. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Evam me sutang ekang samayang bhagava savatthiyang viharati jetavane anatha pindikassa arame athako anyatara devata abhikkantaya rattiya abhikkantavanna kevala kappang jetvanang obhasetva yena bhagavate nupasankami upasankamitva bhagavantang abhivadetva ekamantang atthasi ekamantang thita khosa devata bhagavantang gathaya ajhabasi. Thus have I heard on one occasion the Blessed One was living in Savatthi at Jetavana at Anatha Pindika's monastery. Now when the night was far advanced, a certain deity, whose surpassing radiance illuminated the whole of Jetavana, approached the Blessed One, respectfully saluted him, and stood to one side. Standing thus, he addressed the Blessed One in verse. Bahudeva manussacha mangalani achintayung akankhamana sotthanang bruhi mangalamuttamang. Many deities and humans longing for happiness have pondered on the questions of blessings. Pray tell me, what are the highest blessings? Asevanacha balanang panditanancha sevanam pujacha pujaniyanang etam mangalamuttamang. Not to associate with the foolish, but to associate with the wise, and to honor those worthy of honor. These are the highest blessings. Patirupadesa vasocha pubbecha kata punyata atta samma panidhicha etang mangalamuttamang. To reside in a suitable locality, to have performed meritorious actions in the past, and to set oneself in the right direction. These are the highest blessings.
Bahu Satchancha Sippancha Vinayocha Susikhito Subhasita Chayavacha Etang Mangala Muttamang Bahu Satchancha Sippancha Vinayocha Susikhito Subhasita Chayavacha Etang Mangala Muttamang Was learning, skill in handicraft, well-grounded in discipline, and pleasant speech. These are the highest blessings. Mata Pitu Pattanang Puttadarassa Sangaho Anakulacha Kammanta Etang Mangala Muttamang. To support one's father and mother, to cherish one's wife and children, and to be engaged in peaceful occupations. These are the highest blessings. Danancha Dhammacharyacha Jnatakanancha Sangaho Anavajjani Kammani Etang Mangala Muttamang. Danancha Dhammacharyacha Jnatakanancha Sangaho Anavajjani Kammani Etang Mangala Muttamang. Generosity, righteous conduct, giving assistance to relatives, and doing blameless deeds. These are the highest blessings. Arati virati papa, majjapana cha sanyamo, appamado cha dhammesu, etang mangala muttamang. To cease and abstain from evil, to abstain from intoxicating drinks, and to be diligent in practicing the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings. Garavocha nivatocha santutticha katang yuta Kalena Dhamma Savanang Etang Mangala Muttamang. Paying reverence to those who are worthy of reverence, humility, contentment, gratitude, and the timely hearing of the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings. Khanti cha sova chassata samananancha dasanang kalena dhamma sakaccha etang mangala muttamang. Patience, obedience, meeting monks, and timely discussions on the Dhamma. These are the highest blessings. Tapocha brahmacharyancha Ariya Satchana Dasanang Nibbana Satchikiriyacha Etang Mangala Muttamang. Self-control, chastity, understanding the noble truths, and the realization of Nibbana. These are the highest blessings. Puddhassa loka dhammehi chittang yassana kampati asokang virajang khemang etang mangala muttamang. The mind that is not touched by the ups and downs of life, the mind that is free from sorrow, stainless and secure. These are the highest blessings. Etadisani katvana sabbatham aparajita sabbatha soting gachanti tang tesang mangala muttamanti. Those who have achieved these blessings are victorious everywhere, and they succeed in all their goals. For them, these are the highest blessings. Etena sachena suatti hotu. By this truth, may there be well-being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya, meritorious parents and children. Now we have come to the session where we show our gratefulness for the people who have helped us and also to share merit with the departed relatives, to help them as well as the ones who are living with us, to share merit with them to make their life successful. So today, to broadcast this program through ShraddhaTV and through other media platforms, a family from Australia, Melbourne, has contributed for the expenses to run the ShraddhaTV and to make this program successful. So the family is Chandana Paris Upasaka, Nilmini Jayakodi Upasika, Ramindu Paris, son Ramindu Paris, and son Sudhamma Paris, and daughter Sudhammi. So that family is sponsoring for the program, for the today's program. So let us share merit with all the devas, all the Brahmas. May all devas rejoice in this merit, and at this particular time may all devas help us to overcome from this coronavirus as soon as possible, and may all the devas realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also may our Laku Swamin Wahanse be well and happy, have long life, and may all the monks and nuns of Mahamena Buddhist monasteries be well and happy, and may all the monks and nuns all over the world who are locked down in monasteries be well and happy, have happiness, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And this family is expecting to share merit with the departed relatives. Francis Paris, their father Francis Paris, and May, who passed away 15 years ago, who has passed away 15 years ago. So may all the departed relatives of all of us rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy. May they be well and happy, have happiness, and escape from suffering as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may all the and they are expecting to share merit with their mother and father, to have a long life, and may the family who was sponsored for this program, may Chandana Upasaka and may Nilmini Upasika and their sons and daughters, Ravindu Puta and Sudhammi daughter, be well and happy, have happiness, and may they realize the Four Noble Truths. May their relatives, may their family members, and may everyone who's taking part in this program, and all the children who's taking part in this program, realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So that's for the today's program. So have a wonderful Vesak month, and hope to see you in next week to share some more teachings taught by a Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. Teruvan Saranai.